already done went somewhere.
What does
so
that
you
mean?
don't even get it.
What's that mean?
Right?
You sent them hitters after Stan G?
Hey, listen, my nigga, you
I
on
feel
some
like you would have
police
mentioned
shit.
that.
You dummy, look at your text.
I don't know.
You want to put a bet on it, nigga? That I text you something? Let's put a bet on it.
You're saying I missed the text?
Let's put a bet. This was real weird, right? That you really hear and I didn't told you what it was.
Okay, we're going to look through the text.
The fuck out of here, bro. I'm not finna sit here play. I'm not Brick Baby, none of these other bitch ass niggas.
No, you're way more immature than that.
Yeah, okay, but I'll fuck a nigga up though.
See, that is a good example of you being extremely
Call
immature.
it what you want.
Just saying you're going to fuck somebody up for no reason. I was immature
when I came into P-Funk and I loved it. So when I'm telling you as a man, as you told me as a man, hey, Wack, certain things I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with lies on my people.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Not just
You don't know that there were lies.
You can't come in here and lie on my homeboys.
You don't know anything he said.
Hey, bro, if you dealing with a motherfucker that's a complete stranger outside of a motherfucking app, anything you talking about is lies because everything on Clubhouse is on replay.
We talked for an hour and a half. How
everything on Clubhouse is on replay.
But you're terrified of even hearing it.
I'm not terrified of nothing.
I mean, I feel like this conversation
terrified of my thoughts.
This conversation paints a picture of you as being extremely immature and just like unable to engage in the conversation. If I was being immature, I'd have put my hands on you, bro. I'm being very mature, bro. Because as a man, I done said it 10 times, I'm off it. And I'm cool on that. Just like you have told me, and with very seriousness in your eyes. I just told you the same thing, that I would be totally cool with the inverse of the situation. Hey, bro, but respectfully, see, I'm not even finna do that because she the homegirl. I got too much respect for your wife, bro. She ain't never did nothing for me, bro. I'm not even. But still, you insist on pretending that I'm not even finna make R&B. Your wife. I am the savviest of mics in this. I am Savvy Mike TV, and well, what do we have here? Do we have some more contrived beef that Adam's trying to, conjure up to get more numbers for his fucking platform? Or is this some true problems? Now, I could believe that there's some clear issues here, seeing that, not that I watched this clip, but I kind of looked at it, I glazed it for a while. And I was seeing Wack's reaction, and usually when Wack is in on it, he's more nonchalant with it. He's not in his feelings about it. While he'll check Adam like, nah, this is wrong. This is what you're doing wrong. But he'll just he'll move on from it. This he kind of harped on. This was like, nah. I know. I'd be like, we got content, but when you got content on my thing, on my piece. On my woman? Fuck the content. Now the biggest Pyru steps into the fucking building. That's what happens here. So, we're going to see. Let's listen, let's watch, let's react to Adam22 and Wack 100's heated argument. Let's watch. Women feel disrespected. No, stop. What, that part? Why? If I came on here and said you were sucking the dick, if I came on here and said, hey, we got footage of Adam sucking the dick, just making up a random, that's like the most random thing you possibly say. What? It's the same shit. Am I not allowed to tell you what he said? Hey, bro, that's between you and him, bro. No, it's not. It's between me and you. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what you're going to be cool with and what you're not going to be cool with. You got it. I'm not cool with none of it. You're not cool with anything, and you won't even let me tell you what it is. I'm not cool with none of it, bro. But like, just like I said, what is it? Just like I said, if I come in here and say, I seen a video. You don't have to keep saying this. No, but I'm saying, no. You don't have to keep saying this. You know it's an outright lie, right? Because that video could never exist. Right, so why even say this right now when we could be talking about the actual thing that we're talking about? You can feel some kind of way about that, but I can't lie about my queen? But you don't even know what the lie is because you won't let me tell you. Bro, listen, I don't even want to know. We can move forward. Okay, but what am I supposed to do as a person who wants to put the interview out? You do what you feel is right, bro. You're refusing to give me any kind of straight answer about what is allowed to be included in this interview. You do. Nah, Wack. Now, I would hate, because they killing me for fucking lightly defending Neon. they're in them comments. Leave unsubscribe. Fuck you, Michael. So I would hate to defend Adam here, but come on now, Wack. We got content. Look, when we got content, my nigga, we gotta run the content.
And unfortunately, Adam had some content about your piece, your thingy thing, your woman come across his docket and his desk, and look, Adam has already expressed that no jumper is going broke. He's already said it. He's already made it fucking clear. Well, not him, but his company is losing a lot of money every year. I already made it clear. So when that type of content, Wack, comes across his desk, like when the type of content you get comes across your desk, come on now, you know what to do with it. You know, come on, we got content. Wack, damn.
As a man, what you feel was right. All I'm going to say is, I don't go for it when it come to yours at all.
Why are you even saying that?
Because I don't. Because niggas didn't try.
But what does that have to do with me putting this interview out or not putting this interview out?
Because that's my woman, homie. Like your woman is your woman. And I know how you feel, so I don't let a nigga play about nothing. Not on my table. Now, you want to go wherever the fuck you want to go, cool. But I wouldn't give a fuck. It ain't happening. Out of just pure respect, because I know what you done told me. So if a nigga called me, we not doing none of that.
I feel like if I were to tell you what he said,
I'm cool, bro.
That would help us get to an understanding of what
you doing right now, right, is what you've been doing with a lot of cats up here.
No, this is me trying to get an actual answer from you.
You antagonize fires because you ain't been fucked up yet.
You don't think I've been fucked up?
No, you ain't been fucked up yet.
Why not?
You keep playing the way you playing and mixing how you mixing, because I'm watching what's going on in the streets like a motherfucker.
I think it's pretty obvious who's being the more mature person here.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. Listen,
okay, think about
it. Got nothing to do with me.
Wack, this is my platform.
Obviously, I got nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you.
Why won't you let me talk? It's my platform. Obviously, I could just put this content out.
Do what you do,
and it is what it is.
Do what you do.
I'm offering you to have the ability to review the conversation that I had, so you can tell me if you're comfortable with it coming out or not. And you're being so immature that you won't even let me tell you what was said. Now, we can cut that out of the podcast. We don't have to include it for them to see. But the fact that you won't even hear me out in terms of what was said,
this all I'm going to tell you about.
Really kind of shockingly immature.
I'm going to tell you something about being immature, right? The strength of where I come from and the roots of where I come from.
How about just no poems? How about you just give me a straight up answer?
You don't tell me how to talk.
But why do we need to do the poetry thing?
Y'all tried to tell us how to talk before and the shit didn't work. The strength of where I come from and when I was at my best when I come from, when I was very immature. When I started doing what I was doing and represent what I was representing, I was very immature. So I'm real comfortable about being immature about certain things because it gives me the right to act a certain way. So what I'm saying with you not being mature, it is obvious a man is telling you, hey, bro, I ain't with it. My queen ain't with it. But
you don't even know what it is.
My queen ain't with it.
And again, she doesn't know what it is.
I don't even think you understand. It already been actions, homie. You playing with fire, homie. Fuck what you talking about.
Why are you acting all scary?
Because
what is this?
I ain't acting scary, bro. Like
yes, you are.
I didn't already told you.
I'm just trying to have an adult conversation with you, and instead you're like threatening me and
I'm not
kind of making it like, oh, like there's other bad stuff that was gonna happen that I stopped.
Nah, man, the biggest Pyru has stepped in the building when it's about his woman. When the content is about, when the content about anybody else, baby mama, fuck, brick baby's baby mama. Fuck it, we got content. Loose cannons, baby mama. Fuck it, we got content. Fuck it, we got content. Any one of Wack's ops, when it's about his ops, we got. Now I can understand what he's saying on the other side of it too. He does show a lot of loyalty to Adam22, so he expects it back, especially when it's about his woman. He expects him to hold. But Wack, sorry to tell you, but you think Adam cares about any of that at all? Like, while he might act like this now, in his true soul and mind and head, he could give two fucks. He just want to run the content because he know what the numbers are gonna look like. He just know. He see it. He see the views. He see it. He like, fuck. We got content. Come on, Wack. You gotta respect it. That's all I'm saying. You gotta respect it. Because when the shoe's on the other foot, this nigga Wack, he don't give a fuck. We got content.
And that stuff might actually happen. It's like, what's with all this spooky shit?
I'm keeping it real.
Why don't you let me just say what he said?
I don't want to talk about it.
But like, look at the extent to which you're protesting me telling you what he said.
Either you gonna respect it or you not, bro.
Okay, so either I take out a significant chunk of his interview because this thing that you don't even know what it is offensive to you.
She shouldn't have never been mentioned. She shouldn't have never been mentioned.
Perfectly happy. Why?
Why? That's the question.
Imagine you were interviewing somebody and they said, I used to talk to Lena.
And he capping.
No. Because he did used to talk to her, right?
No.
Okay.
That's what you ain't understanding. The whole shit is a cap. It's a troll at me and my woman, and you playing with the shit.
Even though you guys were in clubhouse rooms together for all those years.
When that nigga, hey, look, you know all my replays is there, right? Every time he come on the floor, he got clowned, humiliated, talked about, exposed with shit in his drawers, needles in his arm, all this shit. He was never a guy. We got guys. We got levels at him. We got clubhouse niggas that got status. My man Dante Brooks, niggas that got real status when they hit the floor. Hey, hold on, such and such, bring him up. What's up, boy? What's going on? Or whatever. He's always the bozo, the flunky of the group. You get what I'm trying to tell you? So he playing with, he know what he doing, and you playing with it because I done already told you, yo, Adam, this shit done already went somewhere.
What?
I don't know if you understand. It done already went somewhere already.
What does that mean?
You play. See, that's the problem. You in this culture, but you don't understand when somebody telling you, bro, hey, this shit can already went somewhere.
I feel like I'm asking for the bare minimum by expecting you to
don't understand,
be willing to know what he said so that you can say that you don't want it to come out. Bro. Because as is,
do what you want to. I told you as a man and as a partner.
It seems kind of crazy that I'm going to take his interview and I'm going to chop out multiple chunks of the interview.
Oh, let me ask you something.
Because you're mad about things that you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what he said.
Let me ask you something.
And you're furious about it.
If a motherfucker, right, sit down with me.
No, because you can use the exact same example. Let's say you were interviewing somebody and they said, I used to talk to Lena.
I'm killing it right there.
Why? Who cares?
Bro, go talk to Adam about that.
Who the f cares? Because I don't have anything to hide. Why are you acting like you have something to hide?
Here goes the thing. But what if this dude is prepared to just make up a bunch of lies?
But he didn't even say anything bad.
Bro, he shouldn't have said nothing.
And I wanna throw some defense to Wack here, right? We cannot stop comparing your situation, Adam, that you have with your wife to anybody else's. The situation that you have with your wife is a very particular and special one that no one else would want to have with their wife. So of course you wouldn't care. You wouldn't give a fuck if somebody had content on your wife, because a lot of niggas got content on your wife. Like we're not even talking like whatever this content y'all talking about is. So I'm sure is no videos or sex tapes or nothing like that. Lena got full length. You know what I mean? Bring on the fucking filthy. Shout out my nigga John Campia. But you know what I mean. She got full length. Wow. Being married. So you can't compare the situations, Adam. That's not right. You can't do that. I'm not gonna allow you to do that here. You cannot compare those situations. Those are Wack ain't gonna no. As soon as she start playing like that, he out the door. I already know. And that's how it's supposed to be. But you, on the other hand, you'll let your wife get piped down by the Punisher if it brings money into that house.
He didn't say something close to nothing. He didn't say shit.
But this is what you don't understand. I'm going to slow it down. It already went somewhere.
What does that mean?
You don't even get it.
What's that mean?
Right?
You sent them hitters after Stan G.
Hey, listen, my nigga, you on some police shit. I feel like you would have mentioned that. You dummy, look at your text.
I don't know.
You want to put a bet on it, nigga? That I text you something? Let's put a bet on it.
You're saying I missed the text?
Let's put a bet. This was real weird, right? That you really hear, and I didn't told you what it was.
Okay, we're going to look through the text.
The fuck out of here, bro. I'm not finna sit here and play. I'm not Brick Baby, none of these other bitch-ass niggas.
No, you're way more immature than that.
Yeah, okay, but I'll fuck a nigga up, though.
See, that is a good example of you being extremely
Call
immature.
it what you want.
Just saying you're going to fuck somebody up for no reason. I was immature when
I came into P-Funk, and I loved it. So when I'm telling you as a man, as you told me as a man, hey, Wack, certain things I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with lies on my people.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Not just
You don't know that there were lies.
You can't come in here and lie on my homeboys.
You don't know anything he said.
Hey, bro, if you dealing with a motherfucker that's a complete stranger outside of a motherfucking app, anything you talking about is lies, because everything on Clubhouse is on replay.
We talked for an hour and a half.
Everything on Clubhouse is on replay.
But you're terrified of even hearing it.
I'm not terrified of nothing.
I mean, I feel like this conversation
I'm really terrified of my thoughts.
This conversation paints a picture of you as being extremely immature and just like unable to engage in a conversation. If I was being immature, I'd have put my hands on you, bro. I'm being very mature, bro. Because as a man, I done said it 10 times, I'm off it. And I'm cool on that. Just like you have told me, and with very seriousness in your eyes. I just told you the same thing, that I would be totally cool with the inverse of the situation. Hey, bro, but but respectfully, see, I'm not even finna do that because she the homegirl. I got too much respect for your wife, bro. She ain't never did nothing for me, bro. I'm not even. But still, you insist on pretending that I'm not even finna make your wife part of this conversation. But still, you insist on pretending that I disrespected R&B. If you don't want because it's useful to you. If you don't want it, bro, ain't no pretending, bro. Well, you are pretending. I'm telling you what it is. You're acting like I disrespected her when I did. Hey, listen, it was at one point in time we was in the conversation, right? And I just thought I was bullshitting. But I seen the seriousness in your motherfucking eyes. And I knew at that point in time, Wack, although you think you're bullshitting, he's taking it another way. I seen the seriousness in your eyes, right? Mm-hmm. So you know what I did? I'm going to respect my partner, bro, and get off that shit. Oh, I didn't say... Let me tell you why that's not a really good comparison. What you mean? You don't remember that? I do remember that. Okay, that was us having a conversation. You said something that was offensive to me. I told you I felt like it was offensive, and then we removed it from the podcast. You let it go, whatever. Watch this. This is different because I'm telling it's I'm telling you that there's a podcast. It's offensive in which somebody spoke about a white girl. Boy, so your offensive supposed to mean more than mine. You won't even hear out what he said. You didn't hear out what I wanted to say. Tell me if I have to delete it from the podcast or not. You could do what you want to do, man. But do you realize that you told you it's offensive? You could do whatever you want to do. You could do whatever you want to do. I'm just not going to listen to you because I'm too immature to have a grown conversation. If I was immature, Adam, wanting to be in business with someone who acts like a 5-year-old. If I was immature, I would have been in tripped. Who's being immature right now? You are tripping. How many times did you tell me you was offended? I mean, like once, maybe. And it was over with, right? Right. So why I gotta say it 20 times, bro? But you don't even know what it is, Wack. I don't think you won't even let me tell you what the fuck he said about it, but you're acting so offended. You are acting like the most insecure possible partner in this situation. Did you just hear what you just said? What? Whatever an op got to say about mine, I don't never want to hear, bro. What the fuck you don't get? But yet you can say it a half a time and I put it on mute out of pure respect. You haven't even let me tell you what he said. Let me slow it down again. But you're insisting that it needs to be removed from the podcast. Why is it so hard to understand that that's insane? Let me say it again. I don't give a fuck or I don't respect no lie or no made up shit that an op got to say about nothing tied to me. Let's move on. We should probably move on because just like the fact that you're refusing to engage with this in a grown-up way at all is kind of mind-blowing. Hey, bro, I'm being people that know me right now know I'm being very grown up because when you said it a half a time, I'm going to respect bro. Let's move on. Let's move on, Wack. Let's move on. I think this is when the argument kind of settled down and I guess they got into other things and topics. I believe the podcast after this was very awkward, though. Very fucking awkward. Because there's some clear animosity. Like, Adam brung up the business. He was like, why would I want to be in business with somebody that acts like a 5-year-old?
Now, this is a very nuanced conversation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I am. I'm not going to lie, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you my honest truth. Right? This is how I truly feel about this argument. Okay, both have a point. I do believe both of them have a point. Wack has every right to feel how he feels right now. Every fucking right to be turning up, mad, just going off and saying, "Hey, when the time came, like when I got receipts on your bitch, I didn't do nothing. When you get receipts on mine, now all of a sudden you want to do interviews and shit for an hour and 30 minutes. What the fuck we got going on?" He has every right to act this way. Okay, every right. Because that's his woman. That's his piece. That's his thing. Like, come on. That's his boo. Like, that's just sugar pie honey bun. That's his woman. Wack, like, he plasters her all over his Instagram. He clearly takes this relationship that he has with this R&B chick very seriously. Why he hasn't married her yet, I don't know. But that doesn't matter, because whatever they got going on, it's working out for them, and that's all that matters. So clearly he really likes this woman. So far to say he's probably in love with her. Because I'm be honest with you, R&B is a nice looking woman. And for Wack 100 to be with a nice looking woman like that, you do want to protect your queen. Because look, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for the clout, money, and fame, he probably wouldn't pull a bitch like that. I'm not gonna lie, Wack, you look like Pyru Freddy Krueger. I'm just being honest. That was just a joke. It was an honest joke. It was an honest joke. Okay, laugh, nigga, laugh, because you're kind of upset right now. But on the other side of the coin, I get where Adam is at with it too, because it's like, bruh, if this was you, and fuck it being Lena, if this was just any other person that had clout and you got these receipts on, you be exposing them, Wack. You be alluding to it. You be saying we got content. You be doing all this extra shit. So why can't I at least entertain some guy saying that he probably dealt with your one? Now, while the optics look bad, they do. I'm going broke. We need content. This is good content. It is, unfortunately. It might not be good for you on R&B, but it will definitely help this channel and what? It'll help me give you your paycheck every month. So I should be able to. That's why Adam mad. He like, bro, this is money on the table. That we're just saying, fuck it, because of your feelings, bro. Let it go. If R&B didn't do nothing, if there's no truth to anything that he's saying, why not entertain it? If there's no truth to the receipts that you're getting, you'll still entertain it. Wack, you'll be like, we got content. So I get both. I do. I really do. I get where both people are standing on this. That's why this is kind of interesting. If Adam22 is being Vince McMahon right now, this was a good storyline, Vince. I mean, Adam, this is a good storyline, Adam. Keep writing up ones like this. This is an interesting one. I want to see where this goes. This is one where I don't mind seeing where it goes. All the other storylines, here today, gone tomorrow. You get fucking gangsters on there to beef with you. We're over that. we're over all that. We want the real personal drama. Like, this is some real personal drama shit you and Wack got going on. Oh, loyalty. It's all types of shit involved. So this is interesting. There's a lot to this plate that we can eat off of. So come on, Adam. Do your job. Because no jumper's going broke, right? Anyways, let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. As always, I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.